Hey y'all, this is Theron West II, and this is the Be Ready anthem, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Stay ready, be ready, 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 stay ready. Every show, new face, new dream. Young man out here building a team from the track to the court to the turf and the ring. They all grown different, but they got the same theme. Putting in works when the lights not on. Late nights, early morning, still going strong. They don't do it for the lights, they do it for the fight. Future looking bright, cause they training for their life. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. Spotlight on them, time to show love. Rather smart than dream, all star from above. The hustle in their heart, purpose in their feet, and they voice on this mic that echoes in the streets. Every episode, no cap, no fake. Just young bugs grinding, rising to the stage. Different faces, same goals. Rise above the pressure, yeah, holding goals. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. So put your hands together for my boys, Coach Tony and Carlos, for the Be Ready podcast coming on right now. Let's get it, let's go, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, y'all. We are live here in episode 139, y'all. Welcome, y'all. And we have a wonderful show and an amazing guest for y'all today, which if y'all been tuning in for 139 episodes, y'all know all our guests are amazing. So today's is not gonna be any different. Carlos will be in here a little later. He's kind of working right now. As you know, Carlos is a busy man with two podcasts. He has ours and he has our little brother show, the Lambo and Cash show. So they're kind of wrapping up shooting their last episode. So once these get done there, Carlos is going to jump in here with us and finish this interview up with our guest today. So again, we love y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all. Make sure every time you like, share, and subscribe to every episode. That way, when you subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know every time that we go live and we have another great guest coming in. You share the videos. That means more people can see who our guests are. Because number one, this episode is not about us, not about me. It's about the guests that we bring in here, and like it up. Also, donate to the show. You donate via Zelle. That is the phone number right there. We don't do Cash App anymore. It's a long story. I might do a video about it as to why we stopped taking Cash App. But donate through Zelle. Your donations help improve the show. And if y'all go to watch our Throwback Thursday from episode 1, you can see how humongous growth that we have done on this show. All right. So let's get started. We also want to thank you guys. On our YouTube, we're almost at 400 subscribers. We're currently at this moment sitting at 398. That is all 100% authentic subscribers, nothing bought, none of that. Our goal by the end of the year is to try to hit 1,000. So keep subscribing, sub it up, and also follow us on our Instagram, which is coming through down here on the ticker down low at BeReadySportsPodcast.com. We are currently on Instagram, sitting at, come on, we are, okay, it doesn't want to cooperate. We're currently sitting at 1,767 followers on Instagram. So we do want to thank y'all for all that. And also, guess shoot your comments in the live stream. Um, we will see it in real time, and our guests will react to all of your questions, answer all of your questions as they come in, and react to your comments. They will come right on the screen. All right. So, without further ado, I know y'all didn't tune in to hear me yet, so let me let y'all know who we have onto the stage today. So tonight's guest is an 11-year-old class of 2033 basketball player from the state of Florida. He's a combo guard for Team Euro Elite. His team was invited to play in the Under Armour Future 1-6 tournament as one of the top fifth grade teams in the state of Florida. His goal is to keep improving every day, be a great teammate, and one day play professional basketball. So please, y'all, welcome to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Mr. Javon Dailey. I know I was doing too much of my clapping, my bad. But Javon, let's break the ice and tell everybody a little bit about you.
So, so I play for Team Elite, and basically, I grew up around playing basketball because my sister played basketball, and I've been playing basketball since I was like young. So I'll say like age. I started rec like at kindergarten, and I started playing travel third grade, and I'm still playing travel now. And so yeah.
And y'all, he's got a great story to tell. So be ready, like our podcast say, be ready, stay ready for that. All right. So let's get this show going. So you ready for the NBA season to start?
Yeah.
All right, let me get myself to get this thing together. So today I highlighted we're about 2 months away from the preseason started, but it's never too early to talk about NBA. So first things first, the NBA is preseason. These are two of their opening global games right here. As you can see, sorry guys, the is going to open up in Canada, but not in Toronto. They're going to open up in the Videotron Center in Quebec City, Canada, with against the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat on Saturday, October 3rd. And also, again, they're going to open up in China. But it's unique that this year the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets are going this year on Friday, October 9th and Sunday, October 11th at the Venetian Arena in Macau. I hope I pronounced that right. So, Javon, preseason is almost here. I know you're excited for that. I don't even have to ask you. You're doing backflips right now in your head, waiting for that preseason basketball season to start. Before we'll get your preseason picks later. But what are your thoughts on these two opening games right now? That's coming up for the first one in Canada, in Quebec City, and the Dallas Mavericks and Houston Rockets in China. What are your
Um. The Toronto versus Miami Heat. I think Miami Heat might win because they have Bam Adebayo and he recently scored 83.
83. Mm-hmm.
Then the China game, Dallas versus Houston. Mm,
That's a battle of Texas, boy. Battle of Texas. You got Cooper Flag on one side.
yeah,
You got um Amin Thompson, Sangoon, and all those boys over there on the other side.
yeah. I think the Houston Rockets might win because they have KD and Amen and all them.
Okay. All right. So these are two cities that they haven't. I believe this is the first time that they've played games there. So, so what do you think? What do you think about the NBA playing in Quebec City, in Canada? Because I normally they played in, I believe, Vancouver before. Vancouver, Toronto. I think they played in Montreal once, but this is their first time playing in Quebec City. So I know this is an initiative to expand the game into different cities. But what are your thoughts on them playing in these two new cities?
Uh, they have a chance to play in a new arena, so it might be cool. And it's a different city they could play in, so like they can experience new things. And like in China, when they play in China, there might be like a lot of different fans.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like playing international. There's nothing like it. Um, just just as just look up all the different responses when they said when Kobe Bryant, for example, went there. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing like playing overseas. Hopefully one day, I ain't gonna say hopefully. One day you will get that experience as you get older into your basketball career. Um, international crowds are wild. So, do you have any other final thoughts on these two games? I know Carlos was here. I know he'll have a lot to say about these games. But is there any other final thoughts that you have about these games before we move on to highlight some of the other opening games for the preseason?
I don't think so.
Um, all right. One thing also, not sure if he's going to play the first game, but remember the Miami Heat also picked up Giannis this offseason.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so not all the time do they play in the first preseason game, but who knows? We might see. He might. And then also Kyrie Irving should be making his return sometime this season as well for the Mavericks. So those are two big pickups for both two for these two for the Heat and the Mavericks that we're looking for this upcoming season. All right, and here are some of the other team openers for the preseason. First one, the NBA is known for this. They just when there's news, they make them teams play each other. So opening, so October 8th, you got the Celtics um, playing. You got the Celtics in Cleveland. Um, they'll play at the TD Garden on October 10th, and no versus Philly on October. Then wait, I'm reading it wrong. October 8th, they play at the Cleveland Cavaliers for the Boston Celtics. Then they play at home against Philly on October 10th, and October 14th versus Charlotte. You got the Bulls opening on October 7th, hosting the Phoenix Suns at the United Center. Wow, they still play at the United Center. That arena opened up during Jordan's first three-peat. You got the Orlando Magic open up October 7th at Memphis, and they host Cleveland on the 13th, and the Heat on the 16th. and you got the Hornets opening October 6th against the Nets, and then you got the Warriors against the Lakers on October 6th. All right, so these are some of the. These are not all the games. These are some of the opening games for the preseason, and I'm excited for it. What about you? What are your
Yeah,
thoughts
I'm
on?
excited to see Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia after Jalen Brown got traded.
I'm not surprised that that was the first one that you that you jumped out on in time, and that was yeah, that's gonna be one of the high anticipated games. I don't expect LeBron James to play. He hardly ever plays preseason anymore, but it is going to be interesting. And there is another rumor that's going on with Boston that we will talk about in a few moments. Javon, you might know where I'm going with this, but Boston and Philly. Like I said, the NBA is wasting no time getting that started. Is there any other games that you're as far as
Uh,
that you think
I
will be?
want. I wonder how. I wonder if the Lakers are gonna do any good after losing LeBron against the Golden State Warriors.
So yeah, that's going to be very interesting, huh? Because normally teams that LeBron leaves, they kind of go the other way, right?
Yeah.
But you got Luca and company, and I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite team since I was younger than you. So it might be a little biased, but they got Luca, Austin Reeves still. They picked, they got younger. Um, you got Cameron Carr in the draft. So you got some nice young pieces. We just have to see. My only concern is their defense.
Also, the Golden State Warriors have Yaxel after he won the summer league and the college championship.
I'm gonna say one thing about him. That dude's a dog. And that dude's a dog. He's a future for the Warriors for sure.
Yeah.
He's the future. But speaking of Yaxel, the Warriors have again. These are rumors. These are rumors, but they believe in Yaxel so much, Javon, that they were on the phone with the Boston Celtics on a potential trade to send Steph Curry to the Celtics
Dang.
for Paul George, two first round draft picks.
Mm,
So, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know because the first round draft picks could be either good or bad. And
Well, it's,
Stephen Curry's he's really good.
well, it's the the Clippers first round draft pick that they just received in the Jalen Brown trade.
Oh,
So, well, NBA is one thing you got to learn about the NBA is a copycat league, right?
yeah.
So, Steph Curry, yes, he's. I would love to see him retire as a Warrior. You know, he's been there all his career, won 4 chips there,
Yeah.
doing really, 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 really good there. Um, However, they just got a young stud in Yaxel, um, and preseason MVP. I mean, not summer league MVP, and they must have seen a lot for them just to, if they're picking up the phone and even just having conversations about their cornerstone, which is Steph Curry. Um, so I think that's pretty telling that they have a lot of faith in that young man. If they move Curry for him, that means they're saying you're my guy, you're our guy, and then we're gonna build our next dynasty around you. I think that's pretty telling.
Yeah.
Um, Not saying that this is going to happen. It was just a call. And if that happens, let's just say hypothetically the trade happens and Curry's now with the Celtics with Jason Tatum. They will not be top very good defensively, but offensively they're going to be very dangerous.
Yeah.
So so let's say hypothetically the Celtics do acquire Steph Curry. Where would you put them up against the top teams in the East?
Um, I at least have to say they'll at least be top three. Well, maybe top five.
Top five. Well, the East is going to be stacked this year. You have maybe 10 teams that have the potential to win 50 or more games. So the top to bottom, the East is going to be stacked this year. The Pacers are going to be bounced back with Halliburton coming back. You know, Philly just made themselves contenders already. You got the Knicks, the defending champions. They're not going anywhere. The Raptors then got better. And then whenever the Kawhi situation gets settled, he'll be back in Toronto where he won his first ring. The Heat, just picked up Giannis. So they're with Coach Spo. They're going to always be dangerous. Um, don't forget about the Pistons with Cade Cunningham. Can't forget about them. They were just the number one seed last year. We won 60 plus games. So you see, we named all those teams, and then you still before we even brought back up Detroit with Cade Cunningham. Can't forget about Indiana with Halliburton coming back. They were just in the finals 2 years ago. So the East is going to be very, very, very exciting to watch, and I'm glad you get to see it, Javon, for your generation. Get to see how deep the East is now. Um, Seeing all this, no guarantee of who is going to come out of it. Just get to sit back and watch great, great basketball. Remind me of when I was younger. When I was younger, and Shaq and Kobe first started, and you had Utah, San Antonio, all these teams out west that we had to go through. So you get to see that this year. All right. So I didn't ask you yet. Which team is your favorite?
I really like the New York Knicks because they have Jalen Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns. Let's see, what's his
They just
name?
picked up. No. He went to the Celtics. No. Who did they replace Mitchell Robinson with? He just went to the Celtics. Um, you still got Miles Bridges, of course.
Yeah,
Josh Josh Hart
they have OG and Anobi.
and OG. That's the OG right there, bro. Just put some respect on his name. The OG. You don't win that title without OG. You got a comment here. Say Magic as usual. Maybe a play-in team with the first round exit. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? On your comment
Oh,
there from Justin.
I don't know.
He said the Magic on Magic as usual. It was just injuries. I know they have a situation here with Paulo. Um, I know there's rumors about they might move him. I don't see that happening. Um, he's a superstar. He's had a breakout season last year before the injuries. Um, he just has to stay on the floor. I think the Magic will be all right. Just he just has to stay on the floor. But Magic is one of those. It's going to be one of the is one of those teams. I know this. See, we mentioned all these teams, Javon. We forgot about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh yeah.
See,
They
that just tells you how deep the East is. we talked about 7 teams already, and we forgot about the Cavaliers, who was the number was who was the number 3 seed last year. Oh no, the 4 seed.
I know the Cavaliers have James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. Then Evan Mobley still, I think.
Yeah, they still haven't. They'll be a fool to get rid of Evan Mobley. I don't see that happening. This they haven't made any significant moves this off season yet. But they're still going to be dangerous. So, all right, preseason picks. I gotta get your preseason picks. Who do you have coming out the East?
Um, I would. Who's in the East again?
New York, Knicks, Pacers, Cavaliers, Sixers, Heat, Magic, Celtics, Pistons.
Okay.
Those are the top 8 teams.
Like, what do you mean picks?
Like, who do you have who do you pick who you're picking to win it all out of the East?
Uh, I would say I think Knicks are gonna win again.
Knicks.
Yeah, hopefully they win again because they're pretty stacked.
Okay. So
And Jalen.
you don't think Jalen Brown and the Lordens? No, I ain't gonna say that. You don't think Jalen Brown and their new 42-year-old pickup is not going to make a difference over there?
No.
My man said no, and he has no confidence in them. He says no. All right, who would the Knicks play? Who do you who you see coming out of the West? With
Oh,
OKC, San Antonio, Lakers, Denver. You know, Denver's still tough. You know, you still got Minnesota, who just picked up LaMelo Ball. Um, you know,
I would
you got
say
Houston, you got Houston still, Dallas. You know, you got a lot of good teams out there in the West too.
I think either the Pacers
No, no, no.
or
The West, on the West. Who do you, the Knicks? Who do
oh
you think the Knicks is going to play?
oh
Yeah, I think West, like OKC, San Antonio, Denver. You know, the Nuggets, Jokic and them. You know, Minnesota with Anthony Edwards. You know, they got
I
just picked up LaMelo Ball. You got the Lakers.
I think the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Ooh. 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 I gotta save this, boy. Ooh. My man went outside the box and said Minnesota. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard y'all heard him. Y'all heard JD. He said, "Yeah, I called him JD. Hope nobody got no problem with it. I called him JD. Gave him a nickname."
Yeah, because I think LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards will have good chemistry. Hopefully.
You see, he threw that hopefully in there. Yeah, hopefully they do. They're gonna be dangerous though. I ain't gonna lie. Just need Lamelo to stay healthy and stop and don't take stupid shots. So
Yeah.
you got the Knicks against the Timberwolves, with the Knicks winning the championship next year, going back to back. I got to put that in Carlos's book of predictions. All right, before we go, and I know the chat is probably gonna go crazy on this one. We do an unbelievably crazy segment Shout out to our guy Lambo Landon who gave us that idea. I find funny things or random things on the internet. Sometimes it's about sports, sometimes it's not, to talk about. But this one I thought was pretty funny. So, not saying that this interaction actually happened, but as you see, it says on the top, MJ really called 21 seasons extra cardio, which was a kind of shot at LeBron James. So, I don't know if you guys can see it on your screen. It looks like a normal feed online that you would normally see, with you make a comment and everybody reply to it. So at the first top one, it says LeBron James. It says, "I've played against fathers and their sons," which is true. 40,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, doing it at the highest level for over 2 decades is the true definition of greatness. The marathon continues with the crown. So not a bad comment, right? And then I think this is X. I think this is on X, which used to be Twitter. And then it says Jordan responded. Again, not saying this is true, but it says Jordan responded saying, "Playing 21 years just means it took you twice as long to get two fewer rings. I won three, went to play baseball, came back, won three more, and went golfing." He said, "I didn't need a first." And here's the funny part. We all know KD's the biggest troll out there. So KD's comment trolls them all. Said MJ telling Braun he treated the NBA like a part-time summer job and still got more hardware. It's nasty work. Two laughing emojis. Braun spending 2 decades in a hyperbolic time chamber just for Mike to say I preferred golf is wild. So I just thought that was pretty funny. So Javon, what are your thoughts on this interaction?
Yeah, it's crazy how LeBron played like for a long time to play against fathers and sons.
That is true.
Because LeBron played with his own son on the Lakers, and crazy how KD said MJ telling Braun he treated the NBA like a part-time summer job and still got more hardware is nasty work.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty crazy, right? Not saying this interaction ever actually happened because I cannot find it anywhere. But if y'all can actually find this and fact check it and make sure see if this actually happened, then that'll help me out a lot because. But I just picked it up because I thought it was funny. Um, this is just another tied into the exhausting GOAT debate that just won't go away, which people just need to understand that you have your favorite player, which is fine. My favorite player of all time is Magic Johnson. Yours might be someone different. Your friends might be someone different. Everybody has their favorite player. But we all know, overall, the basketball community has acknowledged Michael Jordan as the official greatest of all time in the sport of basketball. You just have to accept it. You don't have to like it, just accept it. That's who the basketball world picked. LeBron James fans, on the other hand, is like, no, 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 hold up, bro, no, no, no. LeBron James is the GOAT. We're not nobody else. Blah 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 blah. It's fine. You can love him all you want. I think it's weird. Y'all take it too far, but y'all can love him as much as you want. But the basketball world is crowned who they want to be the greatest of all time. Can't argue with it. They're trying to, and that's why we keep having these debates because they keep going online making they keep making posts, lying through their teeth about this, that, and the other, and just leaving it alone and letting it organically fall into place. Which I think that's how it's supposed to be. All right, you got any final thoughts before we move on into your Q&A?
No.
You think this is unbelievably crazy, or just one of them was just something that doesn't
Yeah,
even wasn't even worth talking about?
I think it's crazy because MJ said he preferred golf.
No comment on that one. Let's just move on to your Q&A. And like I said, you guys in you guys in the chat, if you have any questions for Javon, he will see it on the screen real time, and he will answer all your questions real time. All right, let's take a deep breath and let's go. So, Javon, what inspired you to play the greatest sport on this planet Earth, basketball?
My sister inspired me to play basketball because she's been playing basketball since sixth grade and she taught me all of my skills and moves since I was very young.
Shout out to your sister. Shout out to your sister. Okay, so which side do you like playing better on? Offense or defense, and why?
Like I like playing offense more because I could read the floor and make plays for my team.
Hmm. So you like more like a playmaker,
Yeah.
like you get your buckets, and you also like to make plays for your teammates. I like that. Okay, so that kind of ties into what my next question is. What do you like the most about playing basketball?
The most I like playing basketball is that I get to like make new friends on my basketball team.
All right, that's one of the main things about basketball. You make a lot of new friends. All right, so what do you like least about playing basketball?
I hate losing,
Oh,
and I,
y'all see.
and I hate uh underperforming.
Mm, I can respect that answer. And y'all seen the face he made when he said losing. I think he legitimately don't like losing. And all of the top players, that's one of their biggest thing they hate doing is losing. But I like that your second answer even more, underperforming. So what do you consider? Everybody has their own thoughts about underperforming. But what do you consider underperforming is?
Um, like having a bad game, like having a lot of turnovers, and like uh not doing a good job by helping your teammates.
Hmm. That tells me a lot about your mindset. You got a great mindset as a basketball player, Javon. I like that. Very unselfish. You see, you think about everyone else. So that's the reason why I asked that, because some people think like if they underperform, if they don't score a lot of points. But you said something totally different. You didn't even mention scoring at all. You just said, well, if I have a lot of turnovers and I hurt my team in other areas, I've underperformed. That type of mindset is going to take you above everyone else. Because when you get to the higher levels, that's what they're looking for. Guys that are willing to do those roles. So, I love that answer. I love that answer. All right. So what are your strengths as a
My,
basketball player?
my strengths are that I can handle the ball really well.
Mhm. Okay. Call you the next Kyrie. All right. What is something that you feel you can improve on in your game?
I think that I can improve on my IQ and how to read the floor better.
Okay. That's a skill that's developed over time, right? It's not something that you're born with. It's something that you develop over time. I know in the back I told you gave you some tips on helping improve that. You do those on a consistent basis, Javon, you will improve your basketball IQ. And
Okay.
for those that are wondering what I told him, that's studying film, training game situations, and going and playing pickup games against older people. Those will increase your IQs by a mile. All right, what is your favorite basketball memory so far?
My favorite basketball memory is when we went to Philadelphia for a tournament and it was snowing there and we had a lot of fun.
Ooh, and you know, if Carlos was here, he'll tell you the story about when they went to Philly. I haven't, of course, so I don't have a juicy story to tell. I'm sorry, but Carlos did. So, what was your favorite part about? What made that memory so special when you went to Philly, and what is your favorite part about it?
Uh, it was like because I never got to see snow, and I got to hang out with a lot of my friends, and we went to go do a lot of stuff. And the gym we went to was really nice.
And what Philly? What do they have out there? That's the I don't know. I'm thinking Philly. I can't think of the name, and it's the gym that has about 50 courts in there. Can't remember the name of it. This is why I need Carlos. Did y'all play at that? I can't think of the name of the facility. It makes me look terrible right now as a host of the Be Ready Sports podcast. You're supposed to know these things, Coach. Tell me, Javon. I'm supposed to know these things, right?
I don't even know the facility name, to be honest.
But I know which one you're. It was that you mentioned them. They have one huge facility there that is very known nationwide. I have to. Did it have? Was it a huge building with multiple courts?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you played at that. You played there. That they have a lot of big tournaments there. That's one of the main major ones out there. It's like balling on the beach is out here, but it's a lot better than the convention center where you played up there. All right. This is one of my favorite questions to ask because you guys give some of the most amazing answers to this question. But what is your favorite move on the basketball court?
My favorite move is behind the back or in and out.
Keep it simple. He didn't say I'll do a jab step, hezzy, fade away, throw it off the wall, catch a dunk move. He didn't say none of all that crazy stuff that I've been hearing on here. All right, do you consider yourself more of a scorer or a playmaker?
Um, uh, I would say a mixture of both, but
Mm,
yeah, a mixture of both
mm, all right. And why a mixture of both? Why a mixture of both?
because I could set my teammates up to get points, and I could score on my own.
Mm. So this is a question that's not on there, but I think this is a pretty fun question. If you were in 2K right now, how would your how would your how's the best way to answer this? If you were into NBA 2K right now, what would your build look like, and what would be your realistic overall? I don't want you to hear. Don't tell me 99. What would be your realistic overall?
Um, like my overall. Do you want me to see my build too?
Yeah, how would your build be first,
Okay,
and then what would be your overall?
okay. I think my build would be a two-way combo guard, and my overall would probably be like let's say like a 95.
My man said a 90. Woo! He's saying he better than all, and then he'd say he better than 90% of the NBA. He says his overall gonna be 95. Y'all heard what he said. How much VC are you spending on that? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Javon. He don't need no VC, y'all. All right. On a Instagram live, Will J 2034 said you good. So shout out to Will J. Um, all right. Next question. I think this one is pretty funny. If you could steal one NBA player's skill, what would it be and why?
I would say Kyrie Irving because he could like dribble past any defender, and he has really tight handles.
So you gonna steal Kyrie handles? You gonna steal Kyrie's dribble moves? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I think Curry's is better, but that's just my opinion. What you shaking your head no for?
no,
Really? You see what
yeah,
Curry did to Chris Paul?
yeah.
You had that man. He had that man leaving the basketball court and ordering dinner for his family. Made that man forget about he was playing basketball. Um. All right. Next question is: what is your training practice schedule like during the week? I'll make it simple. Um. Let's say during the off season. What is your training practice schedule like during the week in the off season?
Uh, I usually train Tuesday and Thursday, and on my travel team, I have practices Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Do you ever give yourself a day off? Jeez, a wheeze, man. No, I'm kidding. Which one is your recovery day?
Monday.
Monday. All right. I have to ask because that's the most important day of all your training. You want a long career? Prioritize your recovery days. All right. So next question is: who do you idolize your game to, or who's your favorite player?
Um, I would say probably Kyrie because I try to study him a lot and I try to like recreate his moves on the court.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So I'll say so. In 20 years, when you're in 20 years, like what advice would you give a young kid who idolizes you and look up to you? Like, what advice would you give a little kid in 20
Uh,
years? Remember, 20 years you'll be in your 30s.
to stay focused and don't focus on what people say about you, and to keep working hard.
All right, I like that. Sorry, it was covering your face. Um. All right, next question is: what is your favorite NBA or college basketball team and why?
My favorite NBA team is I would have to say New York Knicks. That was my favorite team even before they won, anyways.
Uh, why you feel that you had to throw that out there?
Because
You think people was gonna call you a bandwagoner because you said the Knicks after they just won their first championship in 90,000 years?
yeah,
Man, let them haters hate. Let the haters hate, man. If you like the Knicks, you like the Knicks. Y'all better leave my man JD alone about that. And what about college basketball? Do you have any favorite college basketball team?
um, I wanted either Arkansas or Arizona to win the championship, but they didn't.
I am still mad that Acuff went to the Kings.
Yeah,
I hate that. They do a great job of destroying point guards.
yeah, because Darius Acuff was really good.
Yeah, look at what they did to De'Aaron Fox.
He was doing good on the Kings until they traded him to the Spurs.
They did Jason Williams, Mike Bibby before them. It's like, but hopefully he breaks the mold.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we're almost done with the Q and A. Next question is: if you could meet any sports athlete, it can be in any sport, not just basketball, and you get to sit down and have a conversation with them, who would it be, and what would you ask them?
Michael Jordan, and I could ask him how he got so great and tips and tricks how to be like him.
Michael, I like how you said that with no hesitation. Like he already had his mindset. Michael Jordan. All right. And Javon, besides basketball, what other sport would you like to try and why?
I would like to try football because I kind of like football when I was younger. Just I didn't really want to play that. I just grew up around basketball more.
Because we all know basketball is the best, greatest sport in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last question. All right. All right. What are your hobbies slash interests you like to do outside of basketball?
I like to go outside a lot and hang out with my friends, and then I play video games.
Okay. And what type of video games do you play? I know 2K is one of them. If you're a hooper.
Um, that's basically the only game I really play.
Yeah, you're a hooper. All right. All right. What's your go? Everybody has three teams they go to. All right. All right. What's your go to team for what's your number one go to team?
Like all
Like if you're,
time on
yeah,
2K.
like if you're playing online, if you're playing against the friends, like what is that? What is your go to squad?
Chicago all time Chicago Bulls.
Oh man, you cheat. You cheating, bro.
Because they have Derrick Rose, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, a lot of people.
Cheating, bro. You need to go to all time Lakers. That's the best squad in the whole game.
Nah.
What you mean no, bro? Bro, Magic, Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain. Well, did they put Wilt Chamberlain on there, or did they put him on Golden State?
Uh, I think Will Chamberlain. I don't
I
know.
know, I know Kobe and Shaq is on there.
Yeah.
The logo, Jerry West. Boy, come on, Javon, man. Come on, man. I just need. I can just stop right. I'm just gonna stop right there because I just mentioned a dream team right there with just those legends. But it's all good. All right, what is your? All right, so that's your go-to team. All right, what is it? What is your team that you pick for like matchups against your friends when you want to put that foot in them? You know the belt.
Mm,
You know when
yeah.
you put that belt to them. Right.
Yeah. If we're using current, I'll use the Knicks. But if we're using all time, I would say either all time Warriors or all time Chicago Bulls. Sometimes I'll use all time Cavaliers on a good day.
Well, you just named your top three. Mine is Lakers, Lakers, Lakers. It don't matter. I'm beating you with the Lakers. One day we might have to one day we might have to set that up. We might have to do a live stream and see if you're better than me. You down?
Yeah.
One day we'll have to do a live stream. I have to challenge one of my guests on 2K. You'll be the first. See how good you really are. Should I go Mambo mode on you?
I'm
You
still
like,
gonna I'm still gonna win.
bro? I'm gonna put belt to you. I'll go nice. I'll beat you by 20.
No.
I'll be nice. I'll beat you by 20. Yeah, I think. Yeah. You want more? Don't
I'm
trash
not.
talk.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
don't
lose.
don't trash talk, because then I'll make it worse. I like your confidence. You're not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose either. Something's gonna have to give though. Awkward silence. All right, great Q&A. Great Q&A. You ready for your show and tell?
Yeah.
All right. So how the show and tell works? You guys are not used to it. We do this. We do two parts to it. We have the photo portion and the video portion. So we just show. We'll show the image or the video, and then Javon would tell, or JD would tell y'all about it. Yeah, I gave him a nickname, y'all. Don't hate. All right. So, but you told me before we got started that you had some things you want to show your audience before we started the Q and before we started the. My mind just went blank. Sorry. Before we started the show and tell, he said there's some things you want to show the audience. So
Yeah.
go ahead. The floor is yours.
This is the first one I won. Was I think fourth grade. And then this one I also won was in fourth grade. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but JD, you gotta pull the basketball one back up again. You can't just show the trophy and not tell us what it is. What it is.
Uh, it's
You-
a Starlight County uh champion trophy.
Also, it's a championship trophy, and you won it in fourth grade.
Yeah.
Was that doing AAU, or was it doing your
It
rec
was
phys
a it was AAU.
AAU? Hold that up back next to your head again. About the same size. That man got a trophy the same size as his head, and you doing really good. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm having fun. We're having fun. We're not talking about him. All right, and you show the giant trophy again.
Okay.
The one that looked taller than me. Where did you get that humongous trophy? See, it's so big it can't even fit on the screen.
I got this in 2024, and this is also a champions trophy.
All right, where'd you win it at?
I have no clue.
Look at the front. What does it say on the
Oh,
trophy? What does it say on the trophy, JD?
it says "Let's Do Basketball Champions 2024."
All right, all right, all right. All right. Any other awards you want to show?
Uh, and I just have these three rings.
All right. Oh, one a couple of those we've seen before from other guests. But tell us about them.
Uh, these two were from Spooky Nuke, and
That's the name of yep. That's the name of it. Spooky
I
Nook.
think either
No, that's the one
third
that.
or fourth grade.
Yeah, that's where you played that in Philly.
And then
Spooky Nook. That's what it's called.
this one I got also, and I definitely know this one was in fourth grade, and it was one tournament. I forgot what it was called.
That's all right. It was 15 years ago. So we'll give you a pass. See, looks like you won a lot in fourth grade. Was that your best year so far?
I think so.
All right. But the so far, remember I said so far, the best is yet to come. But I thank you for remembering for saying the name. I knew it was going to come. God is good. Spooky Nook is the name of the gym in Philly that we were talking about when you went up to when you went up there to Pennsylvania. All right, so. All right, you ready to talk about your photos?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the first photo. So tell us the story behind this one.
Wait, so that's the tournament where I won this ring with, yeah. Oh wait, that was in, this ring was fifth grade. I remember fifth grade
Fifth
now.
grade.
Yeah, and I, yeah, we won that game. Pretty sure that clip,
Okay, and was this during the game or during warm ups here?
the game.
Like you was about to cook somebody when they in and out.
Yeah,
All right. So this one, this next one here, we use for the advertisement.
that one was the same tournament. That one was when I think I was going to inbound the ball, and I was looking at something.
If you know exactly what you were looking for, looking at in this picture, that'll be an amazing thing to remember. All right, so let's go to the next one. Is this all the same tournament?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one was in warm ups.
All right. And balling on the beach.
Yeah, that one was when we went to Bond on the Beach and we got second place.
When was this? Was it
It was fifth grade.
so last year
Yeah.
or this year? This 20 or this year in 2026?
Uh, I think it was 2025.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Because we only came. Yeah, because 2025 we only came on Sunday, so we should have saw you,
I think.
but you didn't know us then, so it wouldn't be like you'd have been seeing us walk. You'd have walked by us and knew who he was back then. Because that's one time we just started the podcast. You'd have been like, you wouldn't know who we were. You say, "Hey, JD, what's going on?" You'd have looked like, "Mom, who are these two? Who was this random dude walking up on me?" Now you're like, "Oh, that's Coach T, Be Ready Sports Podcast. What's up?"
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta ask you, which event did you like better, the one at Spooky Nook or the one here at Balling on the Beach?
I like Bond on the Beach more because I got to see a lot of other teams play and I got to experience what it was to like play against a lot of good teams.
Mhm. Was you there? So, what was your favorite moment at Balling on the Beach last year?
It was when I would say when we got to second place, but it wasn't fun when we lost because I thought we were gonna win it all.
Yeah, because like you said earlier, one of the things you hate is losing. Least thing you
Yeah,
like about basketball is losing, and you made that face.
I think that photo was either fourth grade or fifth grade. I can't remember.
You look pretty young here.
Yeah,
But you did say fourth grade so far has been your best year, so maybe yeah. But that was 2025, and you're what going to sixth grade now.
yeah.
So yeah, it probably was fourth grade. And this was in 2025. All right. So yeah, I took my team to Bowl on the Beach for the first time this year, and you're right. That's one of the best tournaments because they had a blast there too. But I think when you went, I think the biggest thing was Niles Newman. I think Niles Newman and they
Nelson.
did no and the young one.
Oh, Niles. Yeah,
Yeah, think he made a big news like 2025, and then they debuted the game changer court in 2025.
yeah.
That's when they debuted the game changer court. So that was two of the big things that happened there. This year they had the game changer court on 4 different courts. So, and we actually played on a game changer court, which is weird. Like nobody knew who we were, but we played on a game changer court. Weird. Yeah, but thanks to the Florida Rebels, it wasn't a pleasant experience.
Oh yeah, that team's really good.
Yeah, they beat us bad. Um,
I'm
but
pretty sure the 17U EYBL team won Peach Jam.
Rebels,
Yeah.
not surprised. They have a lot of good teams up there. All right, so I always save the best for last, JD. So talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah.
That photo was in Orlando. That was at Spooky Nuke, I'm pretty sure.
So,
And yeah, I was at the free throw line waiting for them to shoot.
all right,
In that
so
photo.
all right, that's pretty dope. Who made the edit though?
My mom did that.
Tell your mom she goaded for this. She got your signature on the side on the side of the ball. The ball's on fire. It looks like an asteroid about to hit the Earth. You got the smoking behind the basketball, and then you got you looking with your game face on, looking pissed off. Like you like you just mad at the opponent for some reason at all. Like somebody just said some trash talk to you, and you just looked at them like bro, who you think you talking to? That's the look you. That's the look that's on your man. Yeah, this edit is crazy. I might have to put this in the intro. If you win our photo contest. So it's up to you if you want to put it in there.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do later on our end, I think we're gonna do it by Instagram this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna put them together on the Instagram post, and people gonna have to vote in the comments which one they want. I think I'm gonna do it that way.
Okay.
But you have, but you have some contenders. You want to see who they? You want to see the contenders, or do you just want to move on to your videos?
I want to see the contenders.
Okay, you asked for it, but I can tell you're a competitor because you want to see what you're going up against. I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
He actually has 2 edits that he sent in. Um, here's Aiden edits. That's Carl. This is Carlos. That's his graduation. Yeah, I know you're like, why are you putting his graduation picture in there, Coach? What's wrong? But he's going to college. He just graduated. That's his graduating high school this year. So JD. I'm just very proud of him. That's why I always show it. All right. This is JoJo. I like the black and white here. Um, this is another JoJo. But you notice they have in common is they have some sick edits. And that's him again. That's Boogie. That's one of his edits. He has a couple. Let's see. Hey, you have to see him on. You have to see him. It's Come on, Tony. She's gonna kill me. This girl, she's she's gonna kill me because she's like, how you having a brain fart on my name, coach? Um, JD, I will tell you who she is in just a second.
There you
Um,
go.
who was at this pop car? JD, me, Carlos. Carlos is
Oh,
JD.
yes. Hey, JD, what's up? Man? Doing good?
Perfect timing,
What's up,
because
Carlos?
she's gonna kill me because I forgot her name.
Hudson Santiago.
Yes, Hudson Santiago. That's all her belts right there. Um, Hudson, don't kill me, please. You hit way too hard. I can look at all those belts and tell you hit hard. Don't hit me. This is Bryson Ray. This is Rockwell. You noticed that from the intro already. And this is the one that won last year. So we do like edits. This is the photo that won last year. But since you're here, Carlos,
Mm-hmm.
this is Javon's edit that we're going to that he gave us permission to add into the photo contest. We're gonna do this one on Instagram
Okay.
instead
Yeah.
of voting on the show like we did last year. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put all 20 of them on one post and then just have everybody vote on which one they want,
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
and the winner wins.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this one though?
Pretty good. It definitely shows who you are, JD. Class, the team you play for, and then it shows your signature on the sides, which is tough, which is very
That's
tough.
what I said. That's what I said.
Shows the sport you play, basketball. Like this just represents you. It represents you, and that's what makes it good.
But Carlos, he has a very tough one to overcome because this one right here is the best so far. Is the best one out of all of them.
I didn't approve that one to be in the contest. Well, Coach Tony wanted to put it in, but it's his choice. But obviously he's guest first, obviously. So
JD, I already told you about this picture, right?
Yeah.
well, it's definitely a nice photo. It's nice.
You want to tell him congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, JD. Thank you.
And if you have any questions about when you get there going to college, ask Carlos because he's in that part of his journey.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you ready to see your videos?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, he keeps his answers short and sweet. He says, "Yeah, let's get it."
Okay. I came in right on time then. Okay, that's good.
All right, so same thing like the photos. We'll show your clip in its entirety, and you need to tell us the story behind it. All right, JD.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First one, 9 seconds. All right, so tell us the story behind that one.
That one, my teammate just passed me the ball, and I shot a three, and I made it. And then I got right back on defense.
All right, so which event or tournament were you at in that clip?
I think it was just a local tournament.
Okay, how many dunks did you get that game?
0.
Man, you're supposed to say like 2 or 3, bro. 2 or 3. Oh yeah, by the way, Carlos plays 2K too. So
Yeah. They're my
not as
favorite.
much as he used to.
Yeah. Not as much as he used to.
And I told JD that one day we're gonna do a live stream and we're gonna play 2K against one of our guests, and we had a little back and forth. He thinks he's gonna beat me by 20. I know I'm gonna beat him by 20. He's gonna pick the all-time Bulls. I'm gonna pick the all-time Lakers.
Two great teams. There's two
So
great teams.
it's gonna be a great matchup. but he's very confident that he's going to put belt to me.
Hey, he should be. You should be confident in himself. Tony, you should be confident in yourself, and that's what makes competition. And that's what makes competition. So,
Yeah, I just don't want him. I just don't because he hates losing really bad. And now I hate to do this to him. Like I like him. He seems like he's a great kid, wonderful basketball player. I don't want to destroy his confidence by beating him too bad on 2K. So I told him I'll cap it at 20. I won't beat him worse than 20.
So 20, just run zone the whole time. Just play inside the 3-point line.
No, when I get to 20, I'm just going to shoot half court threes.
Shoot half court threes. Yeah, because usually in youth sports, like I feel like there's something like that. Like there's a cap. Like if you're winning by 25, you gotta like play defense inside the 3-point line, and then you gotta like shoot from like 3-point line or something like that for offense. I don't know, but for defense, I know for sure you got to play inside the 3-point line if you're up like 25 or something.
Well, I've never heard of a rule where there said you can only shoot threes if you're up 25.
I
Never
don't
heard
think
that
that.
rule. But there
I
are
don't think
leagues
so.
where you can't press.
Yeah.
I don't participate in those type of leagues because it's not teaching you anything.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes the best lessons you get is getting that belt put to you.
It is, yeah.
Oh, my bad, JD. Man, we went way off topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna show mercy. I'm like when we get to 20, I'll just shoot half court threes.
Okay.
Look at him. He like, nah, bro. We gotta make this happen because he looked very confident that he just gonna put belt to me. And I know that's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to make that happen, bro. We're really gonna have to make that happen. All right, next one is about 5 seconds.
Okay.
And another guest that shoots better than Angel Reese. Oh, damn, did I say that out loud? All right, so what's the story behind this one?
That one, he just didn't step up, so I just decided to shoot it.
And making him pay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him he need to read the scouting report, right? He didn't read the scouting report. Like, don't leave you open.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Carlos has the same scouting report. You leave him open, you can take the ball out the net.
Exactly. Yep.
All right. The next one here is about 13 seconds long. I think it's him shooting another three.
Let's see.
Oh, no, I was wrong.
Whoa. What are they doing defensively? Whoa.
What happened to the end?
Yeah, they fouled me, and I went up for the free throws, and I made both of them.
So tell us what happened.
They tried to triple team me.
That was the part that threw me off. I'm like, whoa, like, are they triple teaming? I'm like, whoa. I've heard of, double team, but triple team?
That's because I just kept scoring.
Yep.
Yeah, you must have been the only one because they.
Yeah, must have been. No boxing one, just tackle three.
What happened to the rest? What was everybody else doing that game? Or was it just one of those games where you were just feeling it?
I was just feeling it.
Yeah, that's the greatest feeling in the world. When you just have that one game where everything works. Like it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now those were your clips. Now let's see your highlight reels.
Okay.
All right. This one's about 1 minute and 18 seconds. You ready, Jay?
Yeah.
Jay? All right. Sorry, guys.
In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm knowing that they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. For so long I've been striving, going hard, trying to make it right. So much pain in my body, know you can see it in my eyes. Say that you was with me, promise that you was down the ride. Now when I look around, you ain't nowhere by my side. In this life that I'm living, I pray I make it through the night. As I ride through my city, I'm thinking, looking at the lights. For so long we was hurting, I got the chance to make it right. Plenty times you done hurt me, I done been all alone at night. They claim that they with me, but shit, I'm knowing that they ain't right. Gotta stay down and get it, I know that it's gonna be alright. Can't get knocked off my pivot, I gotta play my cards right. Gotta stack up them benches, my nigga, we gon' ball for life. For so long I've been striving, going hard, trying to make it right. So much pain in my body, know you can see it in my eyes. Say that you was with me, promise that you was down the ride. Now when I look around, you ain't nowhere by my side.
Yeah,
Thought
that one
thought
was
I
in,
was on
that was in
one.
Philly.
Spooky Nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was talking about the tournament in Philly earlier, and I was like, well, if you were here, you're at Philly. You guys played at Spooky Nook too. You would have had some. Oh, am I lying? Am I wrong?
Well, not
You were making the face like I was wrong.
no. Well, we were there. Yes, you got that right, Tony. But I wasn't playing. It was Christian, my brother. He was playing there. But Spooky Nuke,
Why you always do that to me, bro?
because it's the truth. But it was definitely a nice experience. It's a lot of courts everywhere. You know, obviously you got the main courts with the hardwood, and then obviously you got the back, which is puzzle floor. But you know, it's a nice gym. It's a very nice gym, and there's a lot of things to do there. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But I knew Carlos was going to tell his story about when he was there.
Yeah, it's a nice experience. Nice.
But I uploaded the wrong one. There was one when I took the song off of it,
Mm-hmm.
but I uploaded the wrong one. But tell us about the games there. I seen one clip where you got the rebound, you pushed it all the way up down court, and then kicked it out to the corner for an open three.
Yeah, that one.
That one stood out to me the most.
Yeah, that one. I was just I just seen
Sorry.
my teammate. I just seen my teammate right next to me, and I just passed to him. Then he made it. Then the other ones were just my assists, rebounds, and my points.
Pretty impressive. All right, we got two more clips. Which one do you want to watch first, Carlos? The one from minute 12 or the one for 59 seconds?
How about let's watch the 59-second one?
I know you all too well. I knew you was gonna pick that one.
Yeah, we got to start with the shorter version, and then obviously the main event. Obviously, the longer the better.
Tell him, say you are the main event, JD.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. 59 seconds.
Nice block.
Not sure why everybody was muted.
Yeah, it's better muted than unmuted, because I don't know if there's music behind it, but okay. Steal. Oh wow. Spin movement, touch the ground. All right. Mm-hmm.
All right, JD. Floor is yours.
Some of those clips were actually made hoops tournament my team went to. And then the other clips against the like red team was I'm pretty sure a local tournament. Then
Okay.
then yeah, I think that was either third or fourth grade. I'm pretty sure fourth grade.
Oh yeah, disclaimer: he won a lot in fourth grade, Carlos.
Full grid. Okay.
But we're gonna win more this year, right? Right, Javon? Right,
Yeah,
Javon? Gonna win
yeah.
more this year. But so far, yeah, fourth grade, he's won the most.
Fourth
All
grade.
right,
Okay.
just like this picture here. It's like this picture here from fourth grade. That was in 2025 when we went.
Last year, yes, we were there last year. Yeah.
Yeah, but I told him, but I was like, why you didn't say that to me? Then I was like, thought about it. I was like, oh, you didn't know us back then. we were
And
just getting started.
yeah.
Because I was like, when you walked up to me, he's like, hey, what's up? He'd have looked like, okay, dude, I don't know you. Who are you? Now he's like, hey, Coach T, Carlos, Be Ready Sports Podcast. What's up?
Yeah, just the familiarity is just there, compared to like going up to and actually introducing yourself. It's like pretty much a risk because if they don't know you, then it's super awkward. But if they do know you, it's like it's a huge success. So
Well, this year was different because I was there. Number one, I was coaching, but I'm walking, running my own business, and I'm not used to people running up to me because, I'm not famous.
yeah, no.
And they were just running up to me like, hey, Coach T. And I'm like, who are you? And I'm like, oh, you're JoJo. What's up?
Mhm.
And JoJo did that. Zion did that. And,
Mhm.
and, I'm forgetting everybody's name today.
Mhm.
Isaiah did that.
So, okay.
Um, my bad, JD. Tell me to stop and get back. Now, you can check me, JD, and say, bro, it's my interview. Get back to my videos. You can tell me that.
Okay.
Final video right here.
All right. So let's get to the main event. Hopefully, I didn't upload the wrong one. But here we go. He's looking like, what you mean wrong one, Coach?
Let's see it.
All right. Since there's no track, you can talk through it if you want. Good outlet. You should have dunked that though.
Have you got a blow? Okay.
Ooh, ankles.
Nice relocating. Nice drive.
Floater. Make it easier for yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
This got to be fourth grade.
I think so.
A nice jab step. There you go. Oh, wow.
You should have dunked that too. Oh, it's a breakaway. This better be a windmill. Oh, come on, JD. Come on, JD.
Nice defense
snatch.
here. There you
Oh,
go.
oh. And one. Oh, I thought the foul was coming. Stop cherry picking. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, still.
Nice read. There you go. There you go.
I thought he was going to throw it off the backboard to himself.
Probably soon. Probably later. Later on. Later on in his career, he will. Later on.
What would be your first in-game dunk? I know every athlete has thought about this. What is going to be your first? Like, what do you see yourself as your first in-game dunk?
Hopefully, either freshman in high school or 8th grade. I'm hoping.
I'm hoping you're dunking before 8th grade, but what type of dunk do you see yourself doing as your first dunk?
Probably like either a normal one hand or two hand dunk.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he's talking about the rim grazer.
It's just like the ball just gets in there. But hey, first dunk's a first dunk.
Man, you idolize MJ, man. You gotta think big. You idolize MJ. Man, you gotta take off from the free throw line on somebody.
Gotta have a lot of hops to do that. A lot of hops. It's gonna be.
Carlos, do you know who we talking to?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying
That's
MJ.
that's JD right there, bro. He
Mhm.
working on that vert right now.
He is.
But
Hey, he goes start
it looks like he's just sitting there, but he's working on his vert right now.
There you go. You gotta start early. Starting that very early, so that when you get to high school, obviously, you're gonna be just dunking in high school, and that's how you catch people's eye. The coaches and stuff like that. So obviously, yeah.
Well, normally at this part of the show, JD, Carlos will give his thoughts about you overall as a guest. But since he jumped in a little late, he didn't get the chance to do the Q&A with you, the sports topics with you, and all that. So the only thing he can go by is the videos. So it'll be short and sweet.
No, not really. I'm gonna try
Not
and
really.
make it, as it is, as it is. But JD, very impressive from those clips there. You're aggressive defensively. You're very aggressive defensively and I saw a lot of those clips, a lot of those steals. Like you were aggressive. You were aggressive defensively, then offensively. There was that one clip right there where you relocated. You couldn't get past the defender, but you passed it. Relocate. Some great stuff right there. Just if you can't do it on ball, just give it away. Just relocate and then obviously shoot your shot, which you did very well there, which impressive. So offensively, you're very good shooting. Defensively, just keep staying aggressive. Just keep staying aggressive, and then you'll be good. All right, JD?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So now we're at the point of the show where we tell you there's two questions that we ask every single athlete. You ready? He's like, oh my gosh, more questions.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just two more.
Just two. All right. So besides your necessities like your basketball uniform and your ball, of course, and your shoes,
Mhm.
what are the top three things that you gotta have? We're not talking about the obvious. We're talking about stuff that is relatable to you, just you.
Okay.
Like what are the top three things that you have to have in your bag? Like if they're not there, you're telling mom we cannot leave the house.
I would say shoes, water bottle, and I would say like a snack in my bag just in case for later, like a protein bar or something.
All right, you gotta pick one more because I did say because I said besides your shoes, your
Oh yeah.
basketball, and your jersey.
Um, I would have to say like 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 a deodorant or body spray like after a game.
Oh, thank goodness somebody said that because boy, whew, I'm just gonna say that.
Mhm.
All right. And then, okay, so there's one other question that we asked. Oh, well, since Carlos is here, I have him ask it.
Okay. All right. So I'll ask it. So all right. So JD. So every athlete has a story behind their number. So what is your number, and what's the story behind that number?
My number is 2 because I think that God is first and I'm second.
All right. Okay.
I like that. I thought he was gonna say something about it because of Kyrie, because he wants to steal Kyrie's moves.
Yeah, true. And I thought, it could be Kyrie. It could be idolizing a player, but I definitely like that answer. I love that answer, actually.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, that was the answer to your question. If he could steal one NBA player's moves, he said he'll steal Kyrie's handles.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. And I definitely threw that question in there today as one of the, the wild card questions
I'm
because
like, why did he say steal, man?
wait, but who says steal?
You.
Steal?
I'm like,
What?
why did he say steal? Like I
Oh,
thought about Space Jam when that question, like, so I was like, he got that question out Space Jam when they used their magic and stole those NBA players' skills.
that's from what the internet told me. The internet asking that
Should
question,
have
and that was a good question.
should have kept that to yourself. Internet.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Er-
Should have kept that to yourself.
everything's through the internet nowadays. But
All right, Javon. So what's next? What's next? What's next? All right. So get so we're at this part of the show here. Man, this interview went a little bit quicker than I thought. You want to see how many? You want to see if you can name how quickly you can name all 32 NBA teams?
Uh, sure, I could try.
Man, you got this, man. You the goat. You got this. We gotta have some fun before I let you go.
Okay.
So Carlos is gonna bring it on the screen. The record is 4 minutes and some change. Um, I think that was Ash. No, that is football.
no.
Um, Basketball. Who was the last one on there? Sorry, he has to pull it up. It's just gonna take a minute.
Right here.
It won't take long.
There it
All
is.
All right, I'm about to say, can you get the ad off there?
No, thank
All
you.
right, so
Oh, whoops.
wow,
I accidentally started it. Okay,
wow, you can't be doing
hold on.
you can't be doing them like that, man. Yeah, man. See what he did. See what he trying to. I apologize, Jay. I apologize, Javon.
Yeah, because I'm jumping it over here.
Mom's gonna come get you.
Don't worry, it's a quick fix. Okay. Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
him,
And I got
tell him, Javon. So mom's gonna come get you. Mom's gonna pull up. You guys tell him don't do you like that again. No, I'm kidding.
a lot of energy right now. Just came off my sports topics show, which I'm pretty sure we'll get to at the end. A lot of energy right now. Okay, here it is. Okay.
First time both shows were streaming at the same time. That was pretty funny. That was funny to see.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time, Javon, that both of the shows were streaming at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, I told him about it at the beginning of the show, where you're at.
Okay.
All right. So how this works is we'll start the timer when you name the first team,
Okay.
but don't go too fast because Carlos has to type it in for you.
Okay.
So you have 6 minutes to name all 30 teams. I think you can do it.
Are you ready, JD?
Yeah.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Warriors,
Yep.
Houston Rockets,
Rockets.
Pistons,
Okay. Detroit.
Denver,
Denver Nuggets.
Boy, you almost said the Broncos.
Brooklyn Nets,
Nets, yes.
Mavericks,
Mavs, yes.
Pacers,
Pacers, yes.
Knicks,
Reigning champs.
Spurs,
The runners up.
Boston,
Celtics.
named Pistons already.
If you get stuck, just think players. Come on, you was on a roll.
Clippers,
Clips, yes.
Lakers,
There you go, Lakers.
Philadelphia,
The Sixers, a new super team.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
uh,
One more in that division.
Atlanta Hawks,
The Hawks, yes.
Think LaMelo.
Hornets,
Okay. Hornets.
Timberwolves,
Timberwolves, yes.
Miami Heat,
The Heat, yes.
Orlando Magic,
Magic, there you go.
Utah,
Jazz.
Toronto,
Raptors.
Wrapped up the first division. Think MVPs.
Bulls,
There you go.
The dude that flops a lot.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh my goodness. AC.
Oh,
Daddy
Cooper Flag. Oh, you already said that. Never mind.
JD Wappin.
Think AJ DeBonsa.
Wizards,
Wizards, yes.
Kings,
The Kings, Sacramento. 6 teams remain. You want to include JD?
Think
Do you want to include?
think Darren. Think Booker.
Phoenix Suns.
And that was gonna be my clue, actually.
I'll say, yeah. If you get stuck, think players.
Yeah, Devin Booker. Yeah.
Did I do the Raptors?
Yeah, you did Raptors.
Denver Nuggets. Did I do that?
Nuggets, you did. Yeah.
I think the team that everybody leaves, and they have superstars that wear green.
Bucks.
Well, Milwaukee. Yeah. You know, Giannis just
That's crazy. Think every team. He got it right off the bat, no hesitation. That was funny. That's one of the funniest moments from the show. Sorry. All right, let me lock in because we're running almost. Okay. Where's one of OKC's rivals? Biggest rival in the division.
Pacers. No.
In their division. We got to think players. I think players.
Dame.
Trailblazers.
There you go. Yeah, the reason why I was doing that because of Dame. Dame time. All right, we gotta lock in here because we got 3 teams.
I gotta lock in. Yeah,
Hey, Zion.
Pelicans.
Banger. There you go. Pels. Let's see here.
I think 27 seconds. 2 teams left. You think
Donovan Mitchell.
Cavs.
Bang.
And
One more left. One more left.
I don't
John.
know.
Somebody's team that they just came from.
It was the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies. Okay, so 97%. Okay, you got 97%. Obviously, fell short on one. It was actually the Memphis Grizzlies that you forgot. But hey, there you go. But obviously, Memphis Grizzlies, they're not really known. So I don't really expect you, to get that as your first answer, JD, because obviously Memphis, they got their own issues to deal with.
But you did good, man. You almost got them all. It's not easy naming them all just on the spot like that.
Yeah, no, not really. But yeah.
And one thing I know, you was really using your head and not cheating, because you were actually you were going from one division to the other. You weren't just like boom, boom, boom. So I know you was naming them off for it. All right, good job, Javon.
Thanks.
Man, you sound exhausted. All right, so JD, let everybody know what events or tournaments you have coming up, and you can give your shout outs.
I don't have any tournaments coming up yet, but yeah, I don't have any tournaments yet, I don't think. And then I know I have actual school basketball tryouts during school year.
All right.
So yeah.
Are you going to give any shout outs?
Shout out to my mom, my sister, Team Euro basketball, and Coach Zach.
All right. And I'm gonna have to get back to having you guys put it on the screen. But well, how can tell everybody how they can follow you on your social medias?
They can follow me on Instagram at Javon Dailey 2033.
All right. And Javon, stay for the wrap up.
And I want to shout out my family for helping me through my life.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Perfect shout out.
You're gonna get shout out for Carlos, for even though he was busy, he showed up here to finish out your episode with you. So shout out to Carlos.
Yes, I could easily just not showed up, but well, not go to sleep, but or not just showed up, but I showed up. Showed up. Better late than never, because the reason why this one, I'm on cash. Just finished episode 16 on YouTube. You guys can check it out on YouTube at Lambo and Cash Show.
Just had to get your plug in.
Yeah, I had to say the reason why I wasn't here, because there needs to be.
All right, but we'll talk about that on the wrap up. JD, stay for the wrap up. It'll be real quick.
Okay.
All right, Carlos, count us out.
3, 2, 1.
All right, y'all, to be ready.
Stay ready.
All right, next time we'll stream. We'll do the Throwback Thursday episode with Jace Valdez, which we should have done this week. And we will go live again next weekend. We'll keep you posted.